Okay guys, here's a mega tutorial for my cool custom mech action figure thingy. Here's the reason why I made this tutorial. Because I might saw comments telling the tutorial you'll need that piece. You'll need this thin square piece. Here's the reason why. So also you need Lego bullet socket joints, of course. You need small ones for the arms because if you don't agree with this, here's the reason why. If you have a little bit of big Lego bullet socket joints, that means you will run out your Lego bullet socket joints. I'm sorry if you call this bros yapping. I'm not yapping. I'm just explaining the stuff. The thing you saw was the Lego bullet socket joint. That one right there. You will need to connect those. So that's the reason why that's not the reason. Here's the reason why. First of all, I only had a little bit of big Lego bullet socket joints. So when I was talking, I realized something. My parents are downstairs and I'm voice acting upstairs. If you don't know, I'm actually voice acting downstairs. But the only one reason is I had a few big Lego bullet socket joints. I would have to use Lego bullet small socket joints. Honestly, kind of similar to big Lego bullet socket joints. The only bad thing about it is that it's not that similar, but the thing you saw was the leg. And then if you know the reason why I had to use that 3 times piece, it's because I actually didn't have that much 3 or 4 size pieces. So I had to use that 3 size piece. Anyways, it still worked well. That's the good reason. Anyways, so here's the reason why I use these Lego bullet socket joints. Please don't explain the background. Please. Okay. I just hope you didn't explain the background. And also just wait a few minutes. I'm not doing a lot of stuff because I am editing this video in CapCut. But there's a reason why it takes so long. So it's like that. Looking very simple to me, but it's not that simple. Okay. Do not call this Kulexa or yapping video. I'm not yapping. Please do not comment that. I'm so sorry if this takes so long. Because CapCut keeps on sorry for that. Anyways, it keeps on falling. No reason. Oh, sorry. I would have to do that. Oh, come on. Okay, so I started off like that. Now, okay, just fix it. Here, the materials you need: Lego bullet socket joints, the big ones. If you don't have that much big ones, you can just use small one. If you only have small Lego bullet socket joints, not the long socket, the one that's a socket with a line piece and then connected to the other side of the line. The thing you saw is the thing you needed for your build. So I'm sorry if this called this mega yap. Anyway, so there's some reason why this takes so long. I kind of want to make this a little short, but when I realize this is not too short to me, comment down below if this is a little short, and there you have it, your mech, which looks cool, right? It can do not that much many poses. Anyways, I'll show you how many poses. I know one of you are not alone, so So go upstairs and voice act. And I know one of you scream, and then your parents might hear that. Sorry for that scream. I was saying the way I was actually screaming the way you might scream in one of your stop motion videos. And how many poses do you think it can do? Not that much. It can. I forgot it's so big. Okay, not that big. I would have to, yeah, like that. That's very simple to me. Not that simple though, but it's still kind of simple. Anyways, so, so, anyways, I think the way I'm gonna end this video, IDK XD, that pose is very good. Comment down below if it's very good. If it's not, I'm sorry. Just do not complain about it. And please do not unsubscribe. I need, I don't know, 200k subscribers. Or maybe 70k. Or maybe 7,000k subscribers. I don't know what am I talking about. Anyways, here's how it looks. I forgot when I do this pose. It's a little tall. It's a little shorty. Anyways, I would have to put this a very